pretty sure. I'm pretty sure this is not gonna happen. Like we're gonna have something happen right now. Oh, look at how cute she is. Aww, she's free.
Nahida!
Wait, so it actually worked?
Should I say it's nice to meet you? This is the first time we've met in real life. Before, we've only met in dreams, consciousness, or when I was in someone else's body.
We finally meet.
Thank you so much for coming to rescue me, but I also need to apologize. During this time, I did some self-reflection. My sense of inferiority and yielding to the academia led to all of this, and created so much trouble for you all.
You deserve to be freed.
Exactly! We're here because you're a good Archon and one of
Aww.
our
Thanks, you too. Amazing. So this is how it feels to walk out of that cage with my own body. It's like I just had an endlessly long dream. I can't even tell if I just woke up or was only now born into this world. My concept of self has become so clear.
I still feel like something is gonna happen.
But now doesn't seem to be the time to indulge in this feeling.
Saving Irminsul.
This is really embarrassing. You all just rescued an Archon, and now she needs your help to save her country, and even the entire world.
It's okay. With you here, Paimon's sure that everything will work out.
Always thinking negative. Listen, we always have plot twists, okay?
There's one more thing.
There's no way this is gonna go well.
What is it?
For all the things the academia did to me, and for all the folly it committed in the name of wisdom, as their Archon, I will make them pay.
Oh?
Ah! Wow! That's the spirit! You're finally standing up for yourself and not letting people walk all over you!
I understand now. To be a better Archon, I first need to better myself. If you haven't even figured out how to be a caterpillar, how can you be a butterfly?
This is knowledge that only you yourself could have discovered.
Yes, true. That reminds me. I wonder how far along the academia is with their god creation plan. We need to hurry and prevent the birth of that false god. I need to make some preparations. Since I'm now free, I can establish a direct link to the Akasha and control it.
I skipped it.
First things first, I need to remove the restrictions that the doctor put on me in the Akasha. After that, I'll make some adjustments and revoke the sage's permissions. The Akasha will then be like how it originally was, only operable by the Archon.
Okay.
After all, the academia betrayed Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's trust. This might take some time. In the meantime, you should also work on your own preparations. If we don't stop the god creation plan in time, we'll be in for a tough fight.
Oh, brother. Oh, no. Okay, what? Okay. Alright.
Might as well prepare for a fight.
Wait,
When
so...
we're done, we can take a walk around. After all, we missed out on a lot of stuff when we were locked up.
I don't want to finish it. Oh my god, wait. I don't want to finish the Archon Quest.
How's it going, Nahida?
I'm done with the parts that needed my involvement to complete. Although it's my first time working with the Akasha like this, its internal structure and operation procedures are easy for me to understand. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's design is truly brilliant.
Look at how cute she is.
Oh, also, this is for you.
What is that?
Huh? What's this little floaty thingy?
It's a small device I put together just now.
Okay.
You can think of it as an upgraded Akasha terminal.
Is the music a little, higher?
You may not need it right now, but it should be helpful in certain situations.
Wait! This thing has the same characteristics as Paimon!
No?
We're both small things that float! Oh, all the things that make Paimon special got copied! When Paimon appears with the Traveler from now on, people won't remember Paimon because she isn't unique anymore!
It looks different, completely different than you.
It's alright, Paimon. It can't replace you. It's only a flying device, but you're the traveler's irreplaceable friend.
You're so good at comforting people, Nahida. If only the traveler was as smart as you.
Get out of here.
Hmm? I was simply telling you what I feel to be the truth. I wasn't trying to comfort you.
Nahida, you're natural at this. What you just said made Paimon even happier.
Congrats, you got a Pokemon.
By the way, there's something I need to confess.
Okay.
Even though I'm the Archon and in control of myself again, I'm not very good at fighting. You may have heard that an Archon's power is derived from their people's faith. However, I'm not as well loved as Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
You are loved! Stop! You are loved by everybody in the community, okay? You are loved, you are loved, you are loved. Okay? You are loved. Stop.
If we get into a situation where combat is our only option, I'll have to count on you, and I'll do my best to provide support.
Fighting is my forte.
I'm glad I can rely on you.
So the God of Wisdom isn't good at fighting? That actually sounds about right.
Paimon.
I've located where the false god is. Time is of the essence, so let's skip to it.
Wait. Okay. Go through the passage and reach the Balladeer. Oh, dear lord. Okay. Where is the passage? Where? This is the team that I'm going with. You see Eula? She's gonna be smacked.
What is this place? Is this really the way we need to go? Wow. Who would have thought there'd be a place like this hidden right slap bang in the middle of the city?
The sages wanted to realize their god creation plan without being discovered. The safest and most convenient way would be to build within the academia itself.
That's right.
That's true. They were already hiding one god, so why not two?
Except the other one is not a god yet.
Judging from the structure here, the project is a huge undertaking. The sages really saw the god creation plan as their ultimate goal. But this place doesn't look like it could have been constructed by the academia alone. The Fatui under the doctor sure didn't hold back. They provided a lot of technological support.
It's to help one of their own harbingers become a god after all.
Yeah, or else they wouldn't have been that generous.
Is that it though? I've always felt that this doctor is different from the academia sages. He doesn't seem to share their sense of urgency. Instead of being interested in the end product, it's like he's enjoying the experimental process.
The Fatui Harbingers are all such weirdos. So, the doctor being weird is actually normal.
Okay.
So, this Fatui that they're trying to turn into a god is called the Balladeer?
Yes?
We had previously come into contact with his consciousness. He harbors particularly strong obsessions. One is the desire for a gnosis, since he was created to be the vessel for one. The other obsession is probably related to his past. I can't quite explain it.
Paimon knows that he was a prototype puppet for the Raiden Shogun before he became a Fatui Harbinger. That's why he wants a gnosis so badly. There's no way he'd willingly be a test subject. Now with that temper and ego of his.
It sounds like you know the Balladeer quite well.
We had a few encounters, but none of them were pleasant. What do you mean? It was very pleasant. He was so nice. What do you mean by that?
I see. Tell me more about him and what he's like.
He's a very pleasant guy that, you know, he never did anything
The
wrong.
more we know now, the better we can plan for and react to any future situation.
You tell Nahida everything you know about the Balladeer.
Ah, I see. How fascinating. Alright, time to go. Let's get through here and meet him in person.
Oh no. This is not gonna be a repeat
It
of
looks like we can
the...
climb up these pipes.
Okay. It's not gonna be a repeat of the Liyue fight where I died. Hopefully. How the hell did they build this? Ooh, the floor. Look at how shiny the floor is. I'm so sorry. I always sidetrack. You wonder who had to mop this place? Someone from the academia, surely. Did we... No! Okay. I literally don't know how. Am I gonna go up there again? Okay. My god. Okay, I guess that's right. Oh yeah, there's a chest there, so we're good.
One with nature.
Oh no! No! Okay. It worked. It worked.
Follow the wind.
Can't believe he did that. Oh my god, I can't believe Kazuha did that. Oh my god, Kazuha, why did you do that?
Looking at its operational status, we must prepare for the worst. The god they wanted to create is likely close to completion or already completed.
I've already seen him control the weather.
Oh no. What should we do? Paimon can't imagine how hard it would be to fight against a Fatui Harbinger with a Gnosis.
Don't worry about it. We have the power of friendship. We have Kazuha to swirl wherever we need, and you know, we have plot armor as well.
Are you nervous, Paimon?
We're good, we're good.
If you really want to know, of course Paimon's nervous. Aren't you too, Nahida?
Yes, I am. This is probably the first time I faced with a calamity of this degree since my birth. I feel not just nervous, but curious as well.
Okay.
Curious? Curious about what?
Curious about our fate.
Everything's
To
gonna
me,
work out.
Everything we perceive in this world, everything we learn, and everything that happens to us is considered knowledge.
I can't believe well, like, I was thinking that maybe they would get Nahida back or something, but like, we literally freed her. Like, we were able to free her. I can't. No plot twist. What is happening? There's no plot twist. Nobody's gonna get her back, and like, you know, like she's gonna disappear for a while. Nothing like that is gonna happen. That's actually crazy to think about.
And if it's a form of knowledge, then it can be understood. However, only fate is about that which has yet to occur. So it has always drawn my curiosity. So to me, fate is the ultimate knowledge.
No, I don't want Nahida locked again. I just think that this was not what I expected. I was expecting like drama.
That's also why I love observing humans and all the things that happen to them. It all brings me great satisfaction. And now, at long last, I'm not just an observer anymore. I will personally experience my own fate with you by my side. Isn't this such a wonderfully exciting thing?
Yeah.
Ah, so that's what you mean. Paimon thinks she understands what you're feeling.
We won't lose.
Agreed. Okay, let's continue on. I can sense his aura from here.
Wait, there was no chest, no nothing? Okay. Oh, hi there. Hello. You sleeping? My angel. Listen.
Who would have thought the world would be so eager for my birth?
You're a puppet.
I
Again.
remember you, Booer, the god of wisdom, and standing beside you, the traveler.
Is he all-knowing and powerful now like Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
No, I can't feel the same kind of divinity I felt from the Greater Lord. It seems that the sages didn't get the chance to infuse the divine knowledge capsules into him. But even still, he has undoubtedly become a true god now.
So we're too late? The Balladeer has already become a god?
The Balladeer. A long bygone title. When my spirit ascended to divinity, I felt as if I had existed for the same number of epochs as heaven and earth. Looking back, the existence of what once called itself Kuni Kazushi appears infinitely small and ugly.
That was his name? Oh, okay.
Imposing aura. It really feels like the gods.
A body that capitalizes on the Balladeer's original construction as a mechanical puppet, with the Gnosis serving as a constant power supply. How much effort and resources did the sages put into this? From a purely technological perspective, it's a commendable achievement indeed. It's no exaggeration to say, this is the culmination of human wisdom.
Nahida, you should not be impressed.
You sure are something. Dishing out compliments at a time like this?
Right.
But I don't think he's reached the spiritual height of a god.
So he's still the old Balladeer on the inside? I'm not sure if that's a good or bad thing. Hey, he did nothing wrong!
Strife is engraved upon every god and every gnosis brought forth into this world.
Okay.
Can you feel it? The exhilaration of such power, and the thrill of anticipation for our contention.
Right, me and Paimon, we are connected. I just gave up on this already. I am even gonna dress up as Paimon.
Nahida wouldn't feel the same things as you.
Do you not realize that you are interrupting a conversation between gods? Lowly creature, know your place.
Okay. Still the same Balladeer we know.
The strife engraved upon a Gnosis. You're talking about the Archon War. Tevat's current peace was not easily won. I didn't personally participate in the Archon War, but the way I see it, all those losses were meaningless, driven by the demands of the laws. There's no point in bringing it up again.
Tell him, Nahida.
Is that so? Yet I am deeply disappointed that I was never allowed the fortuity to personally participate in the Archon War.
I mean, you wouldn't have.
This is a first. Encountering a god in this world who does not crave power.
I think Morax does not crave power either. He only craves, you know, having Mora to pay a mill or something, because, like, he broke now.
No wonder your own people have abandoned you, God of wisdom.
Nahida's follower will only continue to increase in number.
Your judgment is as your existence. Unsubstantial. This is where everything ends, Booer. The God of wisdom. You should know that wisdom cannot solve every problem. Like now, where your only option is to face me in combat.
How we gonna fight you? You're like, you have a transformer.
Come!
Okay.
Let us reenact a scene of the Archon War. Come and inaugurate my birth as a god.
Oh, the music! Oh! What's going on? What is happening? What? Hey! Pick this up? Okay. Alright.
Sure!
Yo, the music is nice. What? Hey. Ah, run! No, Yoimiya, run! Wait. What am I supposed to do? What? Wait, what? What? Huh? How do you fight this? What was going on? Attack how? With my attacks? Seriously?
The fuse is lit.
At my command, you shall fall.
He's already. Oh, fucking hell. What?
Off we go.
What was
Adventure
that?
time.
Feeble human.
Off we go.
Hello? I got this? I clearly don't. Oh, my Yoimiya died. Let's heal. Oh, the music is nice.
Insignificant pest.
What?
Time to go.
Ah! Wait. It's not letting me do anything. What am I supposed to do with this? Wait, huh? It shows for me to do something, but I don't get it. Wait, I don't get it. I do not get it. What this little thing does?
Feeble human!
What this little thing does?
Insignificant pest!
Understand this fight. I don't get it.
No,
I
my soul.
literally don't get it.
As one with wind and cloud.
Teamwork is
I mean, I'm
teamwork.
trying, but my...
You cannot defy me, mortal!
I literally have no idea what I'm supposed to do with you, so I don't know if I'm gonna defy you or not.
At my command,
Off we go.
you shall fall.
No.
Adventure
Hey!
time.
That's
Why
not
did I
fair! That's
never
not fair! That's not fair! That's not fair! Bennett, I'm so glad you have so much HP, Bennett. I'm so glad.
Feeble human!
Ah! 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 You just brute force your way? I mean...
Insignificant pest!
Off we go.
True, y'all can hear the good music. You should be thanking me. Hey! Now you don't do that.
Endless cycle begins!
We go.
Ah!
Adventure time.
Oh my god. Give me that. Oh my god, you ate me. Okay, okay. No! For fucking hell! You ate me! Ah!
I'm going in. Let's light it up. Ring cutter. Hup.
Ah!
Clouds high, the birds call.
You know, it's gonna happen.
Terrorists!
Go, Kazuha! Go, Kazuha! DPS Kazuha, let's go! Alright. Oh my god. Thank you for the GG. Oh, he's... Hi. Hi.
Time to go.
Oh, you're copying Raiden. You're copying
To
Raiden.
oblivion!
Wait, what's supposed to do with this? Wait, what do I do with this?
Tremble!
No!
Time to go.
Kazuha survived. Oh my god. You know what, Benny? Oh. Oh my god, what the heck is going on? I think that this is am I supposed to attack him or something? Cause how? Am I supposed to attack him?
Fire hazard.
I am not, I guess. Wait, what is happening?
Reality is pain!
What the fuck? Oh my god, Traveler. understand this fight. Did you just
This is
slap
supposed
a
to be
baby?
a battle between gods, yet you choose to hide behind a mortal. And now, you're acting like you'd sacrifice yourself for a human. Are you having fun proving a false sense of heroism to yourself, Boor?
The data collection is almost complete.
Okay.
Do you even know how many times you've tried to take my gnosis from me?
She's smarter than you.
We just concluded the 168th loop.
Oh my god, wait, what?
Did you know that in the effort to create you, the people of Sumeru were forced to live through the exact same number of Sub-Zerus festivals and Samsara cycles?
The power of dreams. When did you use it on me?
Oh.
You can't even defeat me in a dream. What do you hope to achieve with this little trick?
Come, Traveler. Just like before. Allow me to awaken the memories in your dreams.
All that battle experience!
It's more than that. Compile everyone's wisdom in the name of the Archon. That is the original function of the Akasha. I've sent everything that happened just now to the people of Sumeru in the form of knowledge. I've asked them to help you find a way to defeat the false god.
Hey, Nari. Hi, Al-Haitham.
Now, all of Sumeru's wisdom is at your disposal.
It is the power of friendship again. Here we go.
Meaningless tricks won't save you.
Are you done with your tricks? Can I finally take this as a real battle between gods?
I'll leave this to you, the first sage of Boor.
Oh my god, oh wait. I'm gonna mess up the fight again.
I am the all-knowing
Hello?
God.
Nahida! Nahida! Can we do that? We can't. Oh god. The music's so good. Wait, what is that? What am I supposed to do with that? Oh.
Filth!
Oh. Oh. Ah!
Burn to oblivion!
Torn to oblivion? You're not supposed to say that.
Kneel!
Whoa, 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 the baby! The music is so good!
Reality
Hold to aim!
is pain!
Aim where? It is a levy! R2? Oh dear.
Good humans, cruel world.
The hell is that, bro? What am I supposed to do? Hey. Destroy the. How do I destroy this shit? With this? Oh. I am so lost. Okay. Oh shit.
Not possible.
Eh? Huh? What am I doing? Hello? Can we go there? Hello? How can I go there? I can't. Well, let's just kick his butt here, I guess, because I can't go up there. It's not giving me the prompt to go up there. So, like, it's not. Listen. Look at the middle. It's fine. It's fine. We can listen to the music more.
Tremble.
Making the fight special, guys. I'm making the fight special. Y'all should be happy about this. Oh, there's something here.
Reality is pain.
True, I agree with you. Reality is absolutely pain. Ah! It's the music, guys. It's the music.
Burn to oblivion.
Stop. Do I attack these things? Ah! Oh my god, that's so funny. It's so funny. Mobile game, by the way, so mad. Oh, that's so amazing.
Humans. Filthy humans.
We managed. That was a cool fight, though. I managed.
No! Wait! Please! Anything but the Gnosis! That's mine! Don't even try! I'll never go back!
Is he alive? After that?
We haven't yet found the answer to the most important mystery. Irminsul is still waiting to be saved.
Yes.
With the power of another Gnosis, we may now finally understand the last memory of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
He hit his head on the floor.
This is... That's right. This is the last memory of my predecessor.
Well, that was a fight. That was a fight. That was a fight. Wow.
Huh. This sure seems very different from what Paimon imagined. Shouldn't Irminsul be in this realm of consciousness?
Yes, that is our destination. But I didn't expect the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata to be as polluted as this.
Polluted? It must be due to forbidden knowledge.
Forbidden knowledge? It seems you know about a concept that even I don't completely understand.
Yeah, that was a really
Could you
nice
tell me
boss
what
fight.
you know?
It was a really, really fun boss fight. Although I did butcher the boss fight completely. It's fine. Next time, surely, I will do it right. You tell Nahida all about what you had learned in the desert.
Your inference seems logical enough. Forbidden knowledge once polluted the desert thousands of years ago, but was successfully repelled thanks to King Deshret's self-sacrifice, and Greater Lord Rukkhadevata nearly exhausting her power. Then, a second instance of forbidden knowledge pollution occurred during the Conria Cataclysm 500 years ago. But I'm afraid it is much more serious this time, with Irminsul itself already in danger.
So, if we're in the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, and it's also been affected by forbidden knowledge pollution, then does that mean, in order to save us, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
Yes. It's very possible that she sacrificed her life in the fight against forbidden knowledge. She didn't completely eradicate forbidden knowledge, but if it weren't for her actions, the pollution would have been far more rampant over these past 500 years. The way that everyone, including me, has forgotten everything about forbidden knowledge may very well be due to her restoration of Irminsul.
Nahida?
Do you feel sad, Nahida?
I'm just sharing her pain. The pollution of her consciousness here is severe. There is madness, chaos, and pain all around us. Did she fight to resist the forbidden knowledge pollution in such terrible conditions, all the way up to her last breath? She even used her last remnant of lucid consciousness to leave a clue for us to follow.
By clue, you mean the words "world forget me"?
Yes. Her words were distorted by forbidden knowledge, so that's all we could hear. But now, we have a chance to find the answer to this mystery. We can cross the polluted consciousness until we found the right path to meet with her lucid consciousness. And then, we'll let Greater Lord Rukkhadevata tell us the truth in person.
I hope we can use the truth to save everybody.
Each of us need to be mindful of the state of our own consciousness while we are here. Even with the Gnosis' protection, we must always keep a clear mind. Otherwise, we could go mad at any moment.
That's so scary.
Don't worry, it should be easy enough for you to keep that mind of yours clear, Paimon.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
The achievement! The achievement! The disrespect!
Are we in the air? And why is there a huge boat?
That's the boat of consciousness, which symbolizes reason here. Its course is the direction our consciousness is traveling towards. If we lose control over our consciousness, we will fall into madness. So let's make sure the boat stays on course.
Okay. So you see, guys, he didn't do anything wrong, you know. Oh, by take two, nothing happened. We're good, right?
Wow. What are these? The monsters seem to have been affected by them.
Oh god.
Off we go.
Oh dear. Physical Yoimiya it is. Oh, not these dogs. Not them. Not them, please, I beg.
We changed direction. Are we still going the right way, Nahida?
Judging from the current route, the boat of consciousness will soon take us out of here.
My Kazuha has more defense than the EM right now. He's Tank Zuha. That's really pretty. So, how...
We'll be arriving at our destination soon. How are you feeling? Are your minds still intact?
Some strange thoughts came from time to time, but I seem to be okay. What strange thoughts? You did not tell me what the strange thoughts are those.
Huh? But everything's been completely normal for Paimon.
Yeah, this is the first time that I'm hearing about that, Traveler.
Hopefully there won't be any more interruptions. This time, we should be able to meet Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
Are you saying you've never met Greater Lord Rukkhadevata before?
No, it seems that my birth and her death took place at the same time. Otherwise, I think she would have given me a little more guidance, and I could have done a better job.
Hey, you've done a great job, Nahida. Let's get out of this creepy place and go meet her.
That's pretty cool. I wish there was more of this stuff in the permanent content.
So, is this the place you were talking about?
Oh, look at that. It's so pretty.
The base of Irminsul?
It's so pretty. Wasn't this on fire, though, in the Fatui trailer?
Well, this is the place.
It's the same place from my memories.
We're here to find Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, right? But the one standing over there is...
Nahida?
Is that... me? She looks exactly like me. Are you Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
Yes, that's me. Are you surprised by my appearance?
Wait, she looked like Nahida? The two of you look almost exactly the same.
Irminsul and the surrounding lands have been reproduced here as they were years ago. But this is just a realm of consciousness. We are manifestations of the same nature. Hence why we would appear exactly the same.
So that's not your true form?
We're of the same nature. Why?
Because you are me, and I am you.
So she was reborn.
You are me in the new samsara.
Oh.
The new samsara?
As Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, I'm the avatar of Irminsul. And you are the purest branch snapped from Irminsul.
Oh yeah, we saw her in the King Deshret story, right?
Imagine it this way. Even if a tree dies, its branches will eventually take root and grow, continuing the tree's life in another form. I'm merely the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. The real me has presumably died a long time ago. Judging from your appearance, I've probably been dead for 500 years. But you're finally here. My new self in the samsara.
So this is the connection between you two, Lesser Lord Kusanali and Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? I don't understand.
If this is true, then am I going to be a great Archon like you someday?
Though we share the same nature, our fates are bound to be different. All things have their own fate. When a branch grows into a mature tree, it won't be the same as the original tree.
That's why fate is the ultimate knowledge, isn't it?
That's a great insight. Yes, very good. It's also precisely why you won't become like me.
Really?
But perhaps you may become an even greater Archon than I. I already see a determination in you that I didn't possess in my time, and the future that it leads you to will be yours alone, along with the blessings from your past experiences. Don't worry. The growth of wisdom is like that of a plant. You only need to wait quietly for the flower to bloom.
I have faith in Nahida. She will definitely become a great Archon.
Come to think of it, the sages never had the faintest inkling of the meaning of wisdom.
Because they were too up in their own ego.
Thank you. Nothing makes me happier than discovering that the Archon I always admired was in fact myself in another fate. It's so nice to speak with you, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. I've always wanted to meet you.
The feeling is mutual. From the moment I snapped the branch off Irminsul and created you, I've also looked forward to talking with you.
Could you tell me why you wanted to create me? And what exactly happened when you died?
Ah, I see. You're here seeking answers, right? Everything that day, even the sky itself, changed into a color like this.
I knew it, the Canria Cataclysm.
At that time, the seven were all summoned to the nation of Conria. Except for me. I had a more important task to attend to. I had to protect Irminsul. The disaster occurred together with the pollution of forbidden knowledge.
Oh.
At that very moment, with my consciousness connected to Irminsul, I sensed something was wrong. The pain started to torment my mind. By the time I reached Irminsul, it was already displaying signs of corruption. Had I not repelled the pollution of forbidden knowledge with King Deshret thousands of years ago, I might have felt even more hopeless and lost.
So what exactly is forbidden knowledge?
It's a kind of knowledge that doesn't belong to this world, and a form of truth that can't be understood. It came from the very bottom of the abyss. Even I could never understand it.
So it all comes back to the abyss.
The world is constantly rejecting it, leading to all kinds of bad phenomena. If we allow forbidden knowledge to pollute Irminsul, I'm afraid the entirety of Teyvat could fall apart.
So, there's knowledge that even the God of Wisdom can't understand?
At that time, I knew I couldn't repel the forbidden knowledge with my strength alone. Which is why I created a device that compiled human wisdom and named it the Akasha.
Which was used for the bad things by the academia.
It's truly the world's most amazing invention.
Thank you. For a long time, I thought dreams were the fruit of human wisdom. Though it was selfish to do so, I borrowed people's dreams using the Akasha. Then I compiled their wisdom and all of my own power.
Well, did it work?
Thanks to the wisdom of the people of Sumeru, almost all the forbidden knowledge was cleared from Irminsul. But things didn't go as smoothly as I thought. I had a terrible headache, which gave me an uneasy feeling.
Right.
And then I remembered that my consciousness was also connected with Irminsul. It brought me knowledge and wisdom, but vile corruption as well. From the very beginning, my existence had been polluted by the forbidden knowledge.
Oh no. How could that happen?
I've experienced that pain in your consciousness. It must have been a horrible experience.
Yes, but my feelings weren't important. The important thing was that even if I died, my existence and everything related to me would continue to exist in Irminsul as memories and knowledge, meaning that the forbidden knowledge couldn't ever be permanently eradicated. And there's no way for me to eliminate myself. It would be a sort of paradox. So, I took the purest branch of Irminsul as my incarnation in the next samsara and left a trail of clues. All in hopes that you would come here and remove me and my pollution from Irminsul forever.
What do you mean remove you?
Wait, no, I can't.
So you realize what that implies. You are very smart indeed.
Oh.
Irminsul has all the knowledge and memories of this world. And as you've realized just now, removing me from Irminsul means I essentially will never have existed in this world. But this is the only way to save Irminsul.
People love you so much and they've missed you so much over the past 500 years. I'm exactly the same. So how can we just forget you like this?
That was her message.
Is there really no other way? There must be something else I can do.
You're the god of wisdom, Booer. You should know that there is no other way.
But this is so cruel. I don't want to forget you.
No need to feel so sad, Booer. As someone who delights in wisdom, you should feel joy at finally finding the answer. These are the words in their entirety. The answer you've been seeking all along. Let the world completely forget me.
No.
We all nestle under the great tree of wisdom, peering out to perceive the world. From the earth and from the rain, we perceive its wonders, until we become a white bird to perch atop a branch, and finally snap off the most important leaf. Once upon a time, I alone dreamed in this world. In my dreams, everybody would also dream after they fell asleep. Wild and wonderful thoughts would emerge from their minds. Some tumbled to the ground, and others floated to the sky, connecting all things in the world into one dazzling net. Among a plethora of worlds were numerous smaller worlds, all of fate, finding within the tapestry their brilliant glow. I gradually understood that these indescribable and constantly changing things are the most profound things in the world. Only they can completely repel the madness. Only dreams can awaken consciousness from the deepest darkness.
Oh, Nahida.
I'm the one who posed this question, yet also the one who sought a solution. Saving the world with the dreams of the people used to be my answer. And now, you've also found your own answer, and I shall return all the dreams to the people. Goodbye, people of Sumeru. May you be blessed tonight with the sweetest of dreams.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Nahida?
I'm alright. I'm just a little confused.
What are you confused about?
We've just saved the world, right? So why am I crying?
Don't tell me.
I don't know where this feeling inside of me is coming from. But I feel very sad.
She does not remember anymore? It's just like the Aranara quest! Where the little Aranara didn't remember! Oh no! Okay, no, I'm not gonna cry, I'm not gonna cry. Do you still remember what happened just now?
Just now, we used the power of two gnosis to successfully connect with the Ermin soul consciousness from 500 years ago. Then, we removed the remaining pollution from Merman soul.
She's forgotten her. Did I manage to remember because I'm not from this world?
Yeah, what's wrong? Weren't you there just now?
Paimon does not seem to remember either. Has everybody really forgotten Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? Should I tell them the truth? Huh? What's going on? Hello? Hello?
Huh? That sound. Traveler! Paimon!
I've been waiting here far too long. But finally I have the chance to be alone with you. All the precious time I wasted has finally paid off.
I even forgot that he was part of
The
this.
doctor! What have you done?
Just a type of sound wave that can quickly put defenseless people into a dream. As I expected, it doesn't have any effect on gods. This is the only thing of interest I found among the sage's research. I thought I'd take it for a little spin. Don't worry. I know you would never forgive me if I actually killed them. I'm here to negotiate with you. Naturally, I won't do anything dangerous that could potentially damage our relationship.
Negotiate with me? I heard you had already left Sumeru. Why are you here again now?
I left Sumeru, but I also stayed in Sumeru. Even the God of Wisdom is restricted by the habits of cognition. How disappointing.
You mean there are many different versions of you in this world?
We don't even need one. Imagine several.
An astute guess. Even the same individual will have different cognitions at different ages. A long time ago, I made a major decision in hopes of preserving all my perspectives of how I observed the world. Observation is the first step of any experiment, but observing the current world doesn't satisfy me. It lacks an important dimension, that of time. So I saved segments of all my ages and made them into independent individuals. That's all there is to it. Indulge me. How does the God of Wisdom find my method of seeking knowledge?
It's an insult to the very concept of life. Life inherently has many rules and restrictions, each with its own significance and reason to exist. They can't be broken on a whim.
Good. Amazing, even. Indeed, it's difficult for humans to make peace with themselves, not to mention oneself from a different period.
So he is not human?
Since you were in the academia, why wait until now to show up? You could very well have stopped us and helped that fake god.
Simple. Let me ask you this. Would any staff member ever help the subject in the middle of an experiment?
My god, you were...
It was my experiment. So why should I interfere with the results?
The academia saw the plan to create a god as their ultimate goal, yet you only saw it as an ordinary experiment. You really are crazy. If the experiment succeeded, you would have had a new god on your hands. How would you have faced your own god then? Would you still take the same stance? Would you still hold the same view of yourself?
I'm first and foremost a scholar. These results should be left to the judgment of the hypothetical me confronted with that outcome. But you're right. And that's exactly why I'm disappointed with the conclusion of this experiment.
As an individual, you don't have any sense of belonging. You seem to have even fewer convictions than a typical scholar.
Oh no, I certainly have my own convictions. They just don't fit your standards, that's all. All right, that's enough conversation for today. The experiment is over, and it's time to tidy up the equipment and reclaim any useful materials.
That's not time for you to do this.
For example, the Gnosis.
No, you're not gonna use it.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, you're an intelligent Archon. I'm sure you understand the disparity in our combat abilities at this time. Besides, you have no way to use that Electro-Gnosis in battle.
Didn't you say you were here to negotiate with me? Somehow, it's starting to seem like you intend to take it by force now.
I'm merely stating a fact. After all, I'm also a scholar. Naturally, I hope to show proper respect and dignity to the God of Wisdom.
Your hypocrisy is built on absolute confidence.
Just like any other scholar, huh?
I understand your scheme, but... what if I were to destroy the Gnosis now and awaken the heavenly principles?
Wait, can you do that?
Awaken the heavenly principles? Do you think that's really possible?
The heavenly principles have been silent for many years, but the Gnosis are symbols of their control over Teyvat and all the laws. Will the destruction of a Gnosis attract the attention of the heavenly principles? And if so, how do the Fatui plan to deal with the consequences? Do you dare to gamble such a possibility with me?
Oh my god.
Gamble? How surprising. I thought you would show evidence or use rigorous reasoning to prove your point. The word gamble is the last thing I expected to hear from the god of wisdom. But this is a clever move. You must have seen through me when I first captured your consciousness.
So what now?
As a scholar, I respect all possibilities. This has always been my principle and is an essential trait as an experimenter. Indeed, I can't ignore this possibility. So tell me then, what are your conditions?
This foreign Gnosis will only lead to disaster if it stays in Sumeru. But this Electro-Gnosis is the prize I obtained after defeating one of your fellow Harbingers. Now, as the one who initiated this cascade of events, shouldn't you pay the corresponding price?
Okay, alright.
Price? Interesting. What price would you have me pay?
Honestly, Nahida has more courage than the other Archons. What the heck? First, Venti got kicked by Signora, and she took his Gnosis, and he didn't even have a chance. Second, Zhong Li had a contract, and he just handed it over. And third, A didn't even have her own Gnosis to begin with. So, like, Nahida is the only one that is actually putting up a fight. Interesting.
How about erasing all your other segments?
Oh?
So this is how you wish to restrict me, the most threatening opponent of the Nation of Wisdom. What you request of me is like plucking out the eyes I have placed in the dimension of time.
But how would you be sure that he actually erased his other existence? Like, there's no way to be sure.
Segments are extraordinarily difficult to make. They require extremely rare resources and enormous amounts of time and effort, requiring me to destroy them all here and now. Bravo. A suitably wise decision on your part. Yes, how very interesting. Can I assume that you have long been wary of me? Among all the versions of me, this segment you see now is the most selfish. If it weren't me, your idea wouldn't have worked. What did you see when you were imprisoned? You were observing me, and that's how you know I've long grown tired of their doubts and endless arguments.
Wait, his other existences are arguing within themselves?
Like you said, it's difficult to make peace with yourself.
Oh my god, okay.
Being as smart as you are, have you managed to do that?
I see. If you think all those versions of me are worth a gnosis, then deal.
I would still break it.
You sure didn't hesitate much. Is the relationship between all the versions of you really that bad?
I don't think there's any need to dwell on that. The surplus versions of me can be exchanged for a gnosis. Do you think anyone can offer themselves at a higher price? Besides, with my abilities, it's only a matter of time until I find better perspectives. Perhaps it's best to say, you're just temporarily ahead. But what I'd like to know is, how can you be sure that I've really erased them?
I asked that first. I asked that first. Okay, doctor, don't copy me. I know you're listening.
I can see your remaining honesty.
Oh. Oh, she can see it now. Okay. All right. Well,
What a ridiculous decision!
Sheer
You can't be
foolishness.
serious.
How could I have been so short-sighted?
You think
Even
this is the
yourself.
end? Wait, I'll have
I
Please
will
wait.
bet you'll make
Good
this
riddance.
moment count.
You will regret this.
interesting.
Well, have you confirmed that it's complete?
Here, take it.
No, why are we just handing noses over like that? Why is always
The future of Sumeru City will be in my hands alone. I will shut down the Akasha and let curiosity and the thirst for knowledge drive the realm of academics once again. There won't be any further gaps for you to exploit.
It truly pains me that my academic achievements have never been appreciated in my homeland.
because you're crazy.
Of course, I have no interest in being rejected by this city for a third time.
It's because you're crazy. You should have noticed that nobody cares about you.
Another chess piece. And where is your dendronosis?
Don't be greedy, Harbinger of Snezhnaya.
No, this is a different transaction. If you intend to turn off the Akasha anyway, then there's no further use for the Gnosis of Sumeru, is there? Besides, isn't it the Archon's duty to deliver what's desired of the Seeker? Oh, judging from your expression, you don't seem to find the idea very agreeable. Then let's think of it this way. Since you're the god of wisdom, how about I exchange some knowledge with you?
People exchanging knowledge with the God of Wisdom is the stuff of legends. Yet here you wish to exchange knowledge for the God of Wisdom's property. Arrogant as that is, it has piqued my interest.
Nahida, no!
Let me ask you, have you in all your mighty knowledge ever heard the rumor that the skies of Tevat are fake?
Huh?
Huh?
That's the secret hidden by Ermin's soul concerning the truth of this world.
Okay.
Once I finish telling you about this, it will be time for me to say goodbye.
If these guys are fake, are we like in a Hunger Games type of world where like we're being controlled by whatever?
With negotiations, we've all gotten what we wanted. I'm very glad I got to meet you like this.
You are not gonna give your noses to him,
Your
Nahida.
arrogance may know no bounds, and convictions may mean nothing to you. But I'll still listen to what you have to say.
Okay. Why are we listening to him? Secrets and dark truths flow to the mind of the wise, and everything falls silence. Several days later, what happened to Iskara? He hit his head on the ground and...
Together! Okay. Wake her up.
Okay. Where is Iskara? What happened to
Are
him?
you awake? Kali says it's time for breakfast. Come on, get up! Good morning! How are you feeling today?
Pretty
Good
good.
to hear. It looks like we've recovered pretty well. Not even Tainari could stop us from going out now, right?
I remember the dream. On that day, we lost consciousness in battle. When we woke up, we found ourselves in Gandharva Ville, and Tainari and Kali were looking after us. I heard that it was Cyno who brought us here. Tainari complained that Cyno was always sending people to him, but he has taken great care of us. After completely exhausting ourselves, we had a good rest here. After a few days, we finally recovered enough to be able to go back out. From what Tainari and Kali have said, the Akasha has been turned off completely, and the people of Sumeru will no longer rely on it. Such a big chance will certainly affect people's lives, such a big change. But it will definitely be a good thing.
Come on, Traveler, let's go!
Surely that little girl must be leaving.
So, I didn't cry this time. I didn't cry. Yeah, it's pretty good. I would just say I still I know this is like a hot take, but I still like Liyue more. I don't know. Liyue just gave me a feeling of like we're home, you know, like we're
Have you
home.
ever kept goldfish as pets? They're very
I feel like the emotional part would have been more emotional for me if they kind of like actually, if Greater Lord Rukkhadevata had more impact for me in the story, because like to me she was just she was just a name. She was not a figure that I actually had any attachment to, you know what I mean? Like she was a name. I also really enjoyed Inazuma. For example, Teppei made me cry because like I actually saw Teppei and we fought together and we were talking to him face by face, you know, like we were actually with him. We saw his demise. But definitely my second favorite Archon Quest.
Good morning. Looks like you're awake. Yep.
But and like this transition to like everything going back to normal is just, I don't know what's going on. Good morning, Collie.
I prepared some breakfast today. Please have a taste. I hope you'll like it. It's nice to have you here so we can eat something yummy.
My favorite is Liyue, just because like I really hold a lot of attachment to the Liyue characters and the Liyue story quest, like storyline, and also like obviously Zhongli, and there's Tartaglia, and there is Ganyu. It was, and also Ningguang was amazing. Like she was super badass. Like I love the fight at the end because it's like it's Tartaglia's fight followed by a monster fight, which was insane. It was so good.
Well, now that I've recovered from Elazar, I'm feeling better than ever. I can even prepare 4 or 5 meals a day now.
And also the fact that they got cured is kind of strange to me.
And Paimon bets they're all delicious.
You enjoy a yummy breakfast with Colette, who's been waiting for you.
By the way, someone brought a letter for you after you went to sleep last night. Nope. Paimon wanted to read the letter with you after you woke up, so Paimon didn't open it. All right, let's read it now. Oh, it's from Nilou.
Oh, nice.
Ahem. We're going to hold a feast at the Grand Bazaar and celebrate Cyno's reinstatement as the General Mahamatra. As heroes of Sumeru, please be sure to attend. I'll wait for you. The date of the banquet is written on the back. It's in 2 days. Oh, I've also heard that you've become heroes here as well. That's amazing.
We were just doing our part.
Sometimes I'm really envious of strong and confident people like you.
But you're amazing too, Colette.
Oh, you're embarrassing me.
Yeah, the boss fight was amazing. I feel like there was less action on this one, on this Archon Quest. There was just one boss.
Anyway, let's go to the Grand Bazaar to have a look. Oh, before you leave, be sure to inform Master Tainari.
Where is Scaramouche? We forgot that he just hit his head on the floor. Like we just literally just left him there. That is so cruel. Listen, we need to. Where is he?
Tainari!
The recycling bin. Don't say that about my boy. I'll learn about him later. Please. Y'all are just so terrible with him. Can't believe that. Skara, I would never betray you, sir. Please. Tomorrow I hope I win my 50-50.
Ah, good morning. How do you feel today?
I feel great. I don't even know what's going on.
We feel much better. How about you?
How's your wound, Tainari?
I'm recovering well. Thanks for asking.
But from the looks of it, you seem to be already busy with work again.
It's fine. I'm not that busy, really.
Okay.
The Elazar patients have recovered, as well as Hypatia. For now, I only need to tend to my Forest Watcher duties.
This feels kind of like unreal. This is too much fairy tale. I like my stories with a little bit of tragic in the end. And they were cured from the Elazar. Like, they needed to continue suffering because, like, that would be more interesting. Okay, I know that sounds fucked up, but how they got cured?
It seems once Irminsul started getting better, everything else started to recover too.
Yes, but there are still some residual effects.
Okay.
The withering is one example. Though it won't spread anymore, the existing zones won't just disappear. We forest rangers will still need to do the work.
By the way, we have some good news. Cyno got his position back.
Okay.
This news is hardly new. He had already mentioned it to me before.
Huh? You mean he was already here? Why didn't he come to say hi to us?
He visited once, but he was afraid of disturbing you while you were resting. He just asked me a few questions and left.
Things never ended perfectly in real life, true.
Then you probably already know all about the celebration feast.
Celebration feast? No, I haven't heard anything about that.
Huh? But didn't Nilou say in her letter that they would celebrate Cyno? He didn't tell you?
You got disappointed when Dunya's heart appeared alive. You know what? Same. I actually wanted to suffer through grief with Dunya's heart dying, but then she was like, surprise, I'm here. Hi, bitches, I'm alive.
Perhaps. Or, alternatively, he doesn't know about it either.
Come to think of it, Cyno doesn't seem like the type who'd enjoy a celebration feast.
I guess Nilou's only planning on telling him once festivities are underway?
You and Kale are both Cyno's close friends. Why don't you come to the feast with us?
Kale has taken over some of my tasks these days. I don't think she'll have time for it, not to mention me. You see, some VIPs have come to the forest recently.
VIPs?
Huh? VIPs? Very important Paimons?
Well, technically speaking, they are former VIPs. The sages involved in recent incidents have begun their training in the Avidia Forest, and the people they had previously imprisoned have all been released.
Is your master alright?
Yes, he's a little weak, but he isn't injured and his condition is stable. Lesser Lord Kusanali, in her boundless mercy, has decided to spare Azar and the other wrongdoers. Supposedly, they were ashamed of their shallow ideologies, and have decided to dedicate the rest of their lives to cultivating wisdom in the Avidia Forest.
Well, first of all, we needed to beat up Azar. I wanted to beat him up with my own hands, but we didn't get the chance. And now he's going to be forgiven and still, oh boy, oh no. Nah, I wanted Azar to be gone.
When they learned that Lesser Lord Kusanali had defeated the Balladeer and saved Irminsul, they were shocked at first, but also became happy, feeling that the sacred light guiding them on the path of discovering wisdom had begun to shine once again.
Fontaine better be dramatic. I want bloodshed.
As a result, work has increased for the forest rangers.
That sounds really exhausting.
There is nothing we can do, really. But that's another topic. Back to the matter at hand. Are you two planning to head out?
I guess it's the only choice.
Right! We're here to request permission to head out. Would that be okay?
You've recovered well. You may go. But be careful.
Yes, sir.
Yay! Will do!
For the next interview, I think I'll start with these questions. The rainforest is the best place to...
I would just say that Junior's art should have died. That's so bad. And maybe they shouldn't have cured the Elazar and like just, you know, people would not get the Elazar anymore, would not like have it anymore, but the people that already had it would have to live with it, but in a different way. It could have been cool if they just, you know, continued living with it.
If we've got nothing else to do, why not
And
tell
that
your
would
story?
kind of like still be a reminder to like everybody that Q Xiao, now you hear me out. If Xiao dies, I'm quitting. Okay? Xiao is sacred. Xiao can't. Xiao needs to be alive, okay? He's there. He's there for us. Exactly. They could have made it not life-threatening because it feels like too Disney. Like, oh, they all got cured. There's no Elazar anymore. I feel like Elazar could have been a really cool plot point to continue. We didn't fix the problems, all of the problems in Liyue, for example. There's the chasm. Even though it was sealed again, it still poses a threat for the future if they wanted to explore that further. But then we come to...
got nothing else to do. Why don't I tell you a
we
story?
come to Sumeru, and we get just Elazar being completely eradicated. Like, nobody has Elazar anymore. I feel like they should have just kept the Elazar part because, you know, as fucked up as it may seem, that could have been a good plot point for Kali to continue forward because she would still learn how to live with her disease in a different way, you know, because it would not be life-threatening anymore. She would rediscover how to do things without suffering so much, instead of just waking up one day and being like, oh my god, I'm cured, everything is fine. I feel like the Ruka Devara part makes a lot of sense, but I feel like I wanted them to give more importance to her in the story and not only like people talking about her. But you know when in Azuma they show you like flashbacks of Raiden here and there and like Kazuha here and there. They showed flashbacks of even Wonder. They showed flashbacks. They showed about Ruka Devara with King Deshret, but that was not an emotional point where they kind of like put into it into your head saying like, hey, this is an emotional part for you. In the future, you should remember that as an emotional part. I feel like it was not as satisfying as the Liyue Archon Quest, for example. In terms of the battle, like the battle was cool as hell, but it was the only battle that we had. And it just, the transition from that battle to like, he hits his head on the floor and boom, wow, good. We're good. We go to the Ermin, so he's like on the floor. There's no like, you know, intense scene where we go see what's going on. I feel like it could have done with one more chapter after that. I don't know. I feel like they could have like explored the Ruka Devara part a little more. You see, when you spend time with a character, for example, the Liyue Archon Quest didn't have an emotional end, but it still got me in the end because I didn't want it to end. I wanted to go more into the Liyue Archon Quest just because of the bonds that you as a player form with the characters, you know, like how we had to go after Zhongli for errands. It was funny to do that, and of course it was a little bit irritating, but I would not switch that because it was still a moment that you could get to know Zhongli in a like personal level. And also the ending was very satisfying because you were fighting Tartaglia, someone that has like a frenemy situation with you.
Well, there won't be any problems if the feast starts at that time. Everything has already been prepared.
Mr. Zubair, I finished telling things up here. Well, except for the guests.
Is a simple reply really that much to ask of our guests? It's affecting our arrangements.
Oh, it'll be fine. Besides, it never hurts to get things ready in advance.
Damn. It could have been cool, you know, to give you an idea like, hey, Cyno is not exactly just what you're seeing. But they went with like full-on serious Cyno. And then in the event was like, hi, silly Goofy, hello. Daddy jokes. Dad jokes, daddy? No.
I was thinking the same thing. The feast will be held sooner or later, right?
I don't... Listen. Forget what I said. It's dad. Dad jokes. He's not daddy. Absolutely not. Yeah.
Hey, Nilou! Traveler, Paimon! We got your letter, so here we are!
Oh.
You're the best.
I'm just gonna stop talking.
The other guests haven't even replied yet.
Huh? Are we the only ones that have arrived?
Yeah.
I had someone deliver letters to all of our guests, but maybe everyone is still busy with other things.
Who else is coming? Al-Haitham? I don't think Al-Haitham's coming,
Look,
right?
I get it. Sumeru is in an extremely important period of transition right now, but even if your friends are important figures, they shouldn't just ignore your request like this. Nilou is Sumeru's #1 celebrity, after all.
Of course you're right.
You have no idea how happy I am to talk to people with good taste.
If you consider enjoying Nilou's dances having good taste, then almost everybody has good taste. Because Paimon thinks everybody will love her performance.
Aww.
That's right. We all think she's amazing too. Nilou is an absolute favorite among those of us who frequent the Grand Bazaar. For Outlanders, you have a great eye. Master Zubair, let's have a vote for the most outstanding audience members next time. I think these two may win.
All right, have a good night.
Nonsense. It is not for us to determine the value of an audience. But indeed, we could try giving gifts to people with particularly good taste. I heard there's a device in Fontaine called a camera that can record people's appearances as pictures. Such pictures would make superb gifts.
Ooh, good idea. I wonder where we can find one.
You guys are so funny. There's really no need for that. I'm satisfied just being able to perform here.
There's always a lot going on at the Grand Bazaar.
Yeah, and that's why I love it here. Traveler and Paimon, could you help confirm if the letters were actually delivered? If for some reason they didn't receive the letters, then please tell everyone that there will be a feast here.
Okay.
Yeah, we can also check out how everything in Sumeru is going now.
Do you know where everybody is?
When I wrote the letters, I heard that Dehya was in Port Ormos, and Al-Haitham was at the Academia. As for Cyno, we've only heard that he appears at the Academia from time to time. I'm not too sure about Ramon's whereabouts. My guess is that he's with Dehya. As for Dunyarzad, I just hope she's feeling better. I sent her a letter, but I was afraid of disturbing her.
Okay,
oh
got
god.
it. Let's go, Traveler.
Oops. Okay. I mean... what are we doing? Inquire about Al-Haitham? Oh, I see. Okay. Let's go. Let's find Al-Haitham.
We haven't seen Al-Haitham anywhere. Let's ask that person over there.
What is he doing? What is Al-Haitham doing?
Hey there, have you seen Al-Haitham around?
Yes, it seems Scribe Al-Haitham has gone to the house of Dehya. You should be able to find him there. But you're already the second group of people I've seen looking for him today.
Second?
He must be quite the busy man.
Oh? Who else was looking for him?
Mr. Kaveh was just here asking about him. You wouldn't believe how terrible their relationship is. And now you two are here.
Kaveh?
Don't tell me everyone's here looking for gossip about the sages.
Not at all.
No way. We're strictly here on business.
Ah, I see. Sorry, I thought maybe everyone's as interested in rumors about the sages as I am.
What am I doing? I just said Kaveh. I didn't say anything. Listen, I didn't do anything yet. I literally just said Kaveh. That's all. Are they fighting already there?
Al-Haitham should be around here somewhere, right?
Oh, they are fighting for sure. I can already see it. I can already see it.
Oh, he's over there. But it looks like he might not have time for us.
Yeah, he's already talking with someone else.
Just put down that worthless book and tell me what happened in the Academia.
This is not just some worthless book. Do you have any idea how difficult it is to find a physical book like this in Sumeru?
It doesn't matter. It's probably just another thing that you used your authority to get your hands on anyway. Just put it aside. Listen, I came back today only to hear that the sages have disappeared.
Oh? You sound surprised. I thought you would already know the inside story.
Would I be here asking you if I knew? You're the scribe, not me. So just tell me what you know already.
Well, I almost became a sage.
So casually like that.
Huh?
Oh, don't sound too surprised now. You're the renowned Kaveh, light of the Kasharawar. Besides, as a master builder and craftsman, chances are you'll be appointed as a sage too.
Why do I feel like you don't really mean it?
Huh. What makes you say that? Why would you question my heartfelt sincerity?
Dear God, I feel like a third wheel.
Maybe it's because you've never said anything good about me before.
Yeah, well, I share a similar sentiment, and anyone who knows you as well as I do would surely do the same.
Ah, you... See? This is why I hate discussing anything with you. Your ridiculous and arrogant attitude always gets in the way.
It seems that you really can't stand my personality.
Ha! What was your first clue?
Well, then you might as well move out of my house.
Are you threatening me? Stooping to a new low, I see. Ugh, and don't change the subject. You, a sage? What a joke. The academia might as well just close tomorrow.
Are they having a fight?
Let's see how this plays out. We're not in a rush. Oh my god. Traveler is such a gossip girl.
Forget what's going on with the academia. Haven't you been busy with your construction project? Tell me, when are you going to build yourself a mansion?
Don't get me started. I get angry just thinking about it.
So, what great building did our master architect work on this time?
What the hell is that?
Like I need to tell you. Keep your nose out of my business.
Grab a popcorn?
No. I think we deserve to know. Where were you when Sumeru needed you most?
Cleaning your house, probably.
I was in the desert for a large project.
Okay,
but
never
considering
mind.
Haravatat's utter ignorance of architectural and aesthetic matters, you probably wouldn't understand. Which is truly unfortunate. I can only pity the man who doesn't understand the first thing about beauty and romance. Unlike a true... hold on, wait a second. What do you mean by when Sumeru needed me most?
Well, while you were out fiddling around in the desert, many people came together to save Sumeru from a crisis.
Ha! And you think I'd believe that?
Oh, he didn't hear about anything? Oh my god, how can you be so clueless?
Look, all you really need to know is that Azar and all his accomplices have all been overthrown.
Huh? What nonsense are you talking about?
It's no skin off my nose if you don't believe me. It's not like my Darshan was the one trying to apply for funding from the Grand Sage. Yours, though, on the other hand...
You know what? I'll ask around. I'm sure someone knows what's going on here. You're dead if I find out you're lying to me.
No, I didn't finish this summer event, no. I will. One day.
Hey, Al-Haitham!
Hello, sir.
Oh, it's you two. What's the matter?
We're running some errands for Nilou. Have you received her letter?
Letter?
Oh.
Nilou said she sent out a letter inviting everyone to a celebration feast in 2 days at the Grand Bazaar. We'll also be celebrating Cyno's reinstatement as General Mahamatra.
If she addressed the letter to Al-Haitham of the Academia, then the letter should have gone to my office. I've been busy these days, so I haven't had time to check for any new mail at my office. I only now have some free time to attend to personal matters.
Have you always been so busy with your work?
Probably now it's worse.
Of course not.
Yeah.
I'm only busy these days because several sages have been dismissed recently and the whole academia was practically turned upside down.
Tainari told us they all went to train in the Avidia Forest. Apparently they will spend the rest of their lives there.
Is that their idea of prison or something?
That is already the best possible ending for the likes of them. 4 of the 6 great sages were possessed by their desire for power and attempted to create a new god. In order to pull it off, they even imprisoned the other 2 rational sages. To imagine such things could take place in the academia. I don't know where to begin.
The 6 great sages sounds pretty powerful.
Yeah, you're right. Huh. Feels kind of strange to hear them called that after all this time. But then again, the 6 great schools sounded pretty impressive too.
Yes, at least that's how they're supposed to sound. It's said that when the academia was first founded, the Dendro Archon herself established the 6 great schools, each representing one of the 6 different types of wisdom. Numerous Darshans have sprung up and faded. Only the 6 Darshans attaching themselves to the 6 great schools have stood the test of time and obtained permanent seats in the academia. Now, the 6 Darshans are nearly synonymous with the 6 great schools, and the leaders selected for the schools are the 6 great sages.
I see.
Among the 6 great sages, there is one central leader, the Grand Sage.
Oh, that just reminded me of something that I heard in an event. Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, only the sages from Vahumana and Amorta remain now. They were imprisoned for opposing Azar and were only rescued after Azar's downfall.
Right.
So who's managing things in the other 4 schools now? Do they need to find someone new?
Yes. Normally, new sages are selected based on a strict set of criteria.
No, it was on the Interdarshan event. It's like they should have been explaining this much earlier. Yeah, I do agree. I feel like this part of the explanation should have been in the beginning.
Oh, didn't you just say something about becoming a sage? If they pick you, then we'd have a huge connection in Sumeru.
Paimon has a point.
Yes, about that. You didn't let me finish my sentence. The person in charge of personnel affairs nominated me to be the Grand Sage in place of Azar and help Lesser Lord Kusanali manage the academia. But I refused.
What?
Huh? But why? Ugh, can't you be a little more ambitious?
I'm not even interested in being one of the 6 great sages. Like I said before, I don't like being a leader.
Oh, all right. So are you busy these days trying to find others to take the job?
That's not my job either. I'm only responsible for handling important affairs within the academia before the new sages take office.
So you're still a leader now, even if it's just temporary. Oh, so he's the acting. Oh, okay.
And the first thing I'll do is reject Kasharawar's application for funding.
Isn't that Kaveh's? Oh my god, he's gonna do that to everybody just to be fatty. Yeah, he's so fatty. Oh my god.
By the way, who was that other person just now? Is he your friend?
I can't believe he's doing that.
Do we look like friends?
No comments?
Paimon doesn't know. That's why Paimon's asking.
His name is Kaveh, my roommate. You could say he's the representative for Ksharawar scholars.
He didn't seem to believe a word you told him.
Which is exactly why he always has so many problems.
So everything that's happened recently must be a huge change for the people of Sumeru.
Thanks for your hard work.
Such is the work of the Academia Scribe.
Well, anyway, no matter how busy you are, since you are our planner, remember to attend the celebration feast in 2 days.
Hoping you cannot hear my chair squeaking. Can you hear it? I guess not, right?
Alright, I'll see you there.
that was funny. He's gonna reject the he's gonna reject the funding. What's up?
Azar has gone to the Avidia Forest to reflect on himself for the rest of his life. And those people say they want you to replace him as the Grand Sage? What have you done?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Azar's downfall is of his own making. What does it have to do with me?
Everyone out there is saying something different. Some say Azar wanted to create a god, while others say he wanted to sell his power.
Wait, hold on. Alright! Hope you have a great rest of your day.
But none of those sound very likely. If you ask me, I think the people spreading rumors around here don't have access to any real information.
It is actually real, Kaveh.
Really? Oh, then I'm sure you can use your abilities to uncover the truth for yourself.
Oh, can't you show just a little respect to your senior and explain what's going on?
You were out there all this time, and yet you still haven't managed to learn a single crucial bit of information. I'm impressed. Fine. Apart from the leaders of Amorta and Vahumana, all the sages have been exposed and removed as Azar's accomplices. We need to select new sages for your Kshahrewar Darshan as well as my Haravatat Darshan.
What? Did my Darshan collude with Azar as well? Wait, could this be why they sent me out on a project?
Oh, I think that's just a coincidence. Besides, whatever you were doing won't have any significant impact now or in times to come.
Wow.
You... Listen here, I'm not buying any of it. Don't try to use this as an opportunity to talk about your crazy theories. I think there are a few details that everyone is overlooking. For example, how as the scribe, you were somehow able to escape this political crisis completely unscathed. This can easily be seen as the results of a power struggle, no? Yet nobody has stopped to point that out yet. I almost feel like I should go out and start telling people about that.
Be my guest. But I think everybody will be more interested in your own well-known gaffes.
Do you know what? I am done with you.
We're leaving this place. The music is so pretty.
This is Port Ormos. Now where could...
Hey, what?
Is that Paimon I hear?
Oh, is that Dunya's art?
Huh?
Oh, it's been a while. How are you doing?
Dunyarzad! It's been so long since we've seen you!
Pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing well. I can go as far as saying I have never been happier in my entire life.
I still think it's super weird that they cured the Al-Azar.
I don't know if you've heard, but Al-Azar has completely disappeared, and all the patients have recovered.
Like how?
You kidding? Knowing them and the connections they've got, I'm sure they've heard about it.
Yeah, we heard about it. It's a Christmas miracle in July?
Yeah!
Didn't expect to see you here.
That's right. My lady is feeling better now, so I'm accompanying her for a walk.
Why do you still call me that, Dehya? You've already informed my father of your resignation.
I guess I'm just used to calling you my lady. Old habits die hard.
Resignation? You mean you're quitting?
Yeah, I might start losing my edge if I keep being a bodyguard for the Homayanis.
You know that my parents and I are fond of you, and that we appreciate you very much. It wouldn't be a problem if you wish to continue to be our bodyguard.
I'm not a woman that's easily persuaded. You should know that by now, my lady. When I took this job, I had already decided that I'd quit as soon as you'd recovered. It's time for me to get back out there and chase that horizon.
And you still have not chastened the horizon, Dehya, because your kit is kind of sad, unfortunately.
So what are you gonna do now if you're not gonna be a bodyguard anymore?
I want to take a risky job and put my body to the test again.
What kind of risky job?
Huh? But we literally just finished one of the most dangerous jobs ever! Are you getting bored already?
I know. If I hadn't joined in that plan with you, I wouldn't have come up with this idea.
I'm gonna go on standard.
I guess I still get fired up by that feeling of going all out in a fight. It made me realize that I'm still a mercenary through and through. Life is short, and I'm happy that I got to be a part of that operation. But the whole thing also made me realize that there are still many problems in Sumeru. And as a desert dweller, I'm still not completely ready to settle down on this side of the wall.
Well, I remember a friend had someone bring you a message.
You mean Al-Haitham? I didn't expect him to still remember that. I thought he was joking.
We just came from talking with Al-Haitham at the Academia.
Did he tell you that he suggested that I come work at the Academia?
Oh my god, he did?
What?
I didn't hear anything about that.
I heard that Azar and his cronies fell from power.
Right.
And Al-Haitham told me that now was a good time to find a job in the Academia. But only...
Whoa.
Oh, sorry, I skipped.
Paimon can't see you being anything other than a mercenary.
Me neither. But I think Dehya would look great dressed up as a scholar.
Ugh, forget about it. I wouldn't last 10 seconds in there. Al-Haitham probably just liked the way I worked and knew I'm good in a fight. So he suggested I find some work in the Academia.
But you know, if you take him up on the offer, Cyno might actually agree and let you become a Matra.
Thank you for the follow.
Because you're super amazing.
The Matra have all the talent they need as long as they have Cyno. I prefer to be free to live however I choose.
That's That's valid.
In fact, I chose this job from the very start because I knew it'd be right up my alley.
Even if being a mercenary means facing all kinds of danger.
A lion has to return to the wild sooner or later. If anything, being your bodyguard has been unfamiliar territory for me.
I don't want to see you go, but I'll respect your decision.
I'm glad to hear you say that. Come on, no need for the sad face. It's not like we'll never meet again. Once the whole Dendro Archon thing is settled, everything in Sumeru will take a turn for the better. That makes me happy too.
Where is Nahida, by the way?
But a peaceful society will probably mean less demand for mercenaries like me. Before long, we'll be a dying breed. So I'd better get to work while I still can.
I mean, just because like we solved one crisis in Sumeru does not mean that there's complete peace. So I guess you should be fine.
Huh? But wait a second. You make it sound like you're leaving now.
Well, no, not yet at least. I promised my lady I'd stick around until next week.
So, have you been in Port Ormos this entire time? We were wondering if you had received a letter from Nilou.
Oh, did Nilou write to us?
She heard that you were seen in Port Ormos, so she sent the letter here.
Huh. It was probably sent to the inn that we're staying at.
Why nobody got the letters?
My lady has been very energetic lately, and keeps taking me on hikes, staying out even into the night. By the time we get back, the receptionist is usually off napping on the job.
Oh, wow.
Right, and we tend to leave quite early in the morning, so the old man on duty is also usually dozing off.
If someone wants to rob the inn, it's easy then.
So what it really sounds like is that the person on duty is always asleep.
I bet the letter's at the reception desk. I'll go check later.
No wonder there wasn't a reply. You never received the letter. Good thing Nilou asked us to come and check on that.
Okay.
Sorry to make you two come all the way out here.
No, it's fine, don't worry.
It must be something important for Nilou to specifically write to us like that.
Yes, she said they were preparing a victory feast in the Grand Bazaar, and will also be celebrating Cyno's reinstatement as General Mahamatra. She was hoping you could come.
Great! I'll be sure to attend.
Count me in too. But is there some sort of dress code or anything for the feast? Can I just show up looking like this?
Since it's being organized by Nilou, I don't think she'll be too picky about that. If anything, I think she wants to see us as our most natural selves.
All right, then this is how I'll show up.
The feast will be held in 2 days, so don't forget.
Let's go.
Sure.
Thank you so much for letting us know. We'll see you there.
Oh, by the way, do you happen to know where Cyno and Raman are?
We still have to go after
the General
them?
Mahamatra always comes and goes without a trace. Normally no one knows his whereabouts.
Oh.
But last time we met, he mentioned that he had something to do in Aru village. You can try your luck there. As for Raman, your guess is as good as mine. I only remember he said that he had something to discuss with Cyno. You can ask Cyno when you meet him.
Thanks, Dehya.
Don't mention it. You'd better get going.
Alright, on to our next stop.
Okay, so now it's Cyno and Raman. Are they the only ones left now? There's Cyno. But first... Oh no, I was gonna get
It's been a while since we last visited Aru village. Ah, there's Cyno.
He's just standing there, probably waiting for someone to play TCG with him. Hello, Cyno. It's been a while.
What brings you here?
God, he sounds so... He does not sound like the Cyno I see in the events.
We recovered well, and Tighnari agreed to let us leave, so now we're out and about again.
It seems Gandharvaville's medical treatment is still as good as ever.
And Tighnari is recovering well, too.
That's good to hear.
Thank you for taking us to him.
Yeah, you're the one who brought us to him when we lost consciousness, right? Thanks for that.
You're welcome. Tighnari has excellent medical skills, and Kale is quite attentive. It was the best place for you.
But why are you just standing here like a dead tree?
Oh my god.
I'm meeting some people.
Oh, you mean Candace?
I've already talked with Candace and the village chief. They're still at the usual place. You can go there if you'd like to see them. But you know one of the people I'm meeting as well.
Oh, by King Deshret's blessing, my friend suddenly appears in the desert. Don't tell me you've run into trouble and need us to help
Oh,
now.
that's Raman. Alright, thank you. I hope you enjoy it.
Raman! And, Setaria?
Oh,
You know me?
Paimon, she is not supposed to know that we were, you know, gaslighting her.
Oh, well, you're pretty famous in the academia.
Don't worry, these are our friends. No need to be so guarded.
I see.
How have you been doing lately?
I'm doing well. Many good things have happened recently.
Same here. Really, I feel that my whole life has started to shine after suddenly finding a new direction.
Oh, tell us everything.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Alright, well, I suppose I should start by saying I've decided to leave the academia.
Are you going back to the desert?
What?
You're not going to be a scholar anymore?
It's not that I've given up on being a scholar. Instead, you could say I've found a new identity. I will no longer pursue research like a typical scholar, but I have not completely given up on my relationship to knowledge either.
I can see what you're saying now.
What do you mean?
I plan to leave the academia and return to teach here in the desert.
Wow, so you want to become a teacher?
Setaria will return to support education here and teach people from the desert. She can't teach everyone on her own, but there are many of us Eremites all over Sumeru.
Hello.
She came to discuss a collaboration with me and hoped that I could bring her ideas to the Eremites.
How are you doing?
Yes, it's my hope that the Eremites can help me select a group of smart people with the best aptitude for teaching. I'll teach them, and after they've finished learning from me, they can go educate more people. That is the true meaning of education and the spreading of knowledge.
The people of King Deshret suffer from sandstorms, exile, and ignorance. Miss Setaria is more than welcome to come teach here. Her arrival is like a star shining in the desert night. The stars have always guided caravans, thieves, soldiers, and travelers who get lost in the night. They lead those in the dark out of trouble and back to safety.
Is Rahman, like, declaring his love to Setaria right now?
Oh, please. Where's all of this coming from? I'm starting to feel a little embarrassed.
Oh, God.
You deserve these compliments. Mercenaries are accustomed to danger and don't fear death, which is why we recognize extraordinary actions the common people would easily overlook.
Setaria's idea will bring much good to many people.
At first, I feared it was destined to fail. Everyone knows that the academia doesn't allow scholars to teach in the desert without permission. As you know, all knowledge is under their surveillance and control.
Right.
And very few desert dwellers are as lucky as me. But what I heard at that time has been haunting my heart, as if there were lightning bolts constantly bombarding my soul. Setaria, you tread a treacherous path, and the longer you ignore it, the tighter the academia's grasp on you will become. Setaria, why haven't you gone home? Never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
Miss.
These words sparked something in me, and I knew that I had to bring something back to my people after going home.
We bullied her! Oh my god.
I gathered up the courage to approach the Grand Sage, only to find that he was no longer at the academia. Lord Cyno told me that Azar didn't belong there anymore.
Azar has received much-needed punishment. Though, if you ask me, it may have been too light.
Yes, I agree.
You probably have already heard.
I agree completely with you, Cyno, on this. Azar just like going to study in the forest? Bro, he needed to be in a cell, locked up for the rest of his life. We heard.
Lord Cyno helped me obtain permission to leave the academia for the desert, and accompanied me here to discuss collaboration with members of the Eremites. My plan was able to go smoothly thanks to him and Rahman.
You're all doing so much for the desert.
Aside from that, I also have some other business to discuss with Cyno.
Lesser Lord Kusanali has allocated many resources to support and develop the desert.
That's nice.
I've done some business for her, and part of it required the assistance of the Eremites. I applied for a few batches of educational materials from the academia, and sent them to several groups in the desert, as instructed by Lesser Lord Kusanali. I believe the people will make good use of them.
That's exactly what the people here need. Physical books and other related items. If it weren't for Cyno and Lesser Lord Kusanali, I'm afraid we'd never be able to get our hands on them.
Apart from this, The Academia is also recruiting scholars that are willing to teach in the desert. I'll let you and Setaria know as soon as I have any more news. We must be persistent about this, and maintain these resources to ensure long-term effectiveness.
This is the first time in hundreds of years we've had a glimmer of hope. I think this may be the turning point for the desert. Remember these words. Here lies our faithful priest, Kasala. His wisdom is a miracle among the people, deserving of high praise and admiration. I hope people with wisdom like that priest will rise again among the desert dwellers. Then we'll once again see the wisdom and glory that once shook the world.
Enough about us. Are you here to discuss some business too?
The changing subject. The changing subject was so abrupt.
No, not at all. We're actually here on behalf of Nilou. Nilou wanted to write to everyone, but she wasn't sure where the letters should be sent, so she asked us to come find everyone personally. A celebration feast will be held in 2 days at the Grand Bazaar. She hopes that all of you will be able to attend.
It was pretty nice that they brought Setaria back, honestly.
At the feast, we'll also be celebrating Cyno's reinstatement as General Mahamatra.
It's just kind of sad that she was she was bullied by the not by the Wanderer, excuse me, by the Traveler. She was bullied by the Traveler into having to do that.
Although, judging from your appearance, it seems you've already been reinstated. Paimon thought you would only start working for the Academia after the feast.
Celebration? Feast?
Oh, so you didn't know?
It's the first I've heard of it.
Doctor captured her? Did the doctor do that? Did he do that?
Tighnari was right. He really didn't know.
This feast is for you, Cyno. Sounds to me like you'll have to be there.
It's rare to see that kind of expression from Lord Cyno. You must not like feasts very much.
No, not really. But I'll go.
You two are invited as well.
Well, I still have a lot to handle here. Besides, I need to look after Miss Setaria in the desert, so I'll have to pass.
Ooh, Raman and Setaria.
I'm afraid I won't be able to join you. Although, if you'd be so kind, please give a message to Miss Nilou for me. The message is, I'm sorry for how I treated you before, but now I understand the beauty of your dance. It's like a light shining in the sky. You and the art you symbolize are not only beautiful, but also lively and powerful, so much so that it was prohibited. Please keep dancing, and someday I'll be able to appreciate your art in person.
Okay, we've got all that down.
We'll be sure to give the message to Nilou.
Our job here is complete as well. Oh, Cyno, remember, party's in 2 days. Make sure you're there.
Got it.
Okay. Alright. Wait for the feast. 2 days later. I have to really wait? I don't want to.
Anyway, our preparation has been going smoothly these days. Can such good things really be happening in the desert? It's almost hard to believe.
Yes, even if you can't bring yourself to believe it, you should at least believe in those of us who are working hard to make it a reality.
Indeed. Take it one step at a time. There is still a long journey before you.
What heartwarming words.
Oh, you missed it? Don't worry, I will upload it one day on YouTube. I am sorry. But true, I will upload it one day on YouTube. It is gonna be there.
Everybody's already here. Looks like we're the last ones to arrive.
3 years is too much. It's gonna take like 2 months or 3 months, something like that, okay? It's gonna be there. It's gonna be there.
You're here.
Oh my god, Cyno, you sound so excited.
Ah, there you are.
Good evening.
Well, look who finally decided to show up.
You look like you came here immediately after finishing up some work. I'm very happy to see you here.
Is that a compliment, Danezard?
But we're not late, are we? It's just that everyone else arrived ahead of time.
I propose that the last one who arrived be put in charge of today's speeches.
Excuse me.
Nah, there won't be any speeches today.
Oh, really? Well, even better.
Come join us over here. Let's share some great food and drinks. and chat about all sorts of fun things.
Then where is Nahida?
Everything looks quite good.
Oh my god, Cyno looks like he wants to get out of here.
Wow! Paimon can't wait! Traveler, just look at all the delicious food here!
The feast and celebration of the General Mahamatra and Grand Bazaar goes as planned. Drinks are flowing, the food is delicious, and the venue is beautifully arranged. Everybody eats and drinks before enjoying the performance prepared by Nilou and everyone in the Grand Bazaar. The time passes gradually in the wonderful atmosphere, and the beautiful evening feels almost like a dream.
Wow! It's so delicious! Oh, this grilled meat tastes amazing!
The food was specially prepared for you by everyone in the Grand Bazaar.
Aww.
And we have gifts that were sent by the residents of Sumeru City when they heard we were holding a feast. Everyone that came said that you saved Sumeru and wanted me to thank you all on their behalf.
But isn't like about Cyno though? This is supposed to be about Cyno.
Feels kinda nice to be seen as a hero. I could get used to this.
Being a bodyguard is also a hero's job. You've always been amazing, Dehya.
My lady sure has a way with words. Thanks. I'm glad to hear it.
And I'm happy to meet everyone that participated in the great plan.
Don't mention it.
Come to think of it, we've really done something impressive together. It's unbelievable!
It's not unbelievable because we did something similar in Mondstadt, Liyue, Inazuma, so it's not unbelievable, Paimon. It's just another day. Just another day in the life of the traveler.
We owe it to our abilities. And luck.
Really? Why do I remember everybody thinking that luck was against us and feeling like we hardly had a chance of succeeding?
Yep.
That's how I remember it too.
It's luck that brought us together, and it was luck that let us form a team.
Uh-huh.
Then, it took even more luck for us to formulate a plan and implement it successfully.
Was it not math?
Moreover, judging from the results, everything worked out well.
Yeah. Everyone gave it their all when it mattered most. It was almost like a performance. We took the stage and put on our best show.
Except Kaveh, he was not here to put, you know, like, the best show.
Everyone played their part. And thanks to everyone's efforts, the performance was a great success.
So, would you say we're good actors too?
It's such a blessing that Lesser Lord Kusanali was able to return to power at the Academia.
Yes! Even after being abandoned and neglected so many times, she's finally returned.
Returned to the Academia, abandoned and neglected?
Lesser Lord Kusanali once used all her power in a great disaster, which resulted in her losing all her wisdom and memories of the past.
Oh.
The Academia basically abandoned her because of it.
Oh yeah, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata does not exist anymore in anybody's mind.
This should be something everybody should remember. Huh? You look surprised. I didn't say anything wrong, did I?
Why are we surprised? Don't we know that? We know.
No, everything you said is correct.
That's good.
Something wrong?
No.
Yeah, what's with that face? You knew all of this already.
Don't mind me, my mind was elsewhere. So we're the only people that remember. We're the only ones that remember. The truth.
Even if those two giants of the Academia are here, I still have to say it. Those sages really have some nerve. 500 years ago, Lesser Lord Kusanali used all her power for the people of Sumeru. And what did they do in return?
Hello, how are you doing? Is that after everyone forgot Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, their understanding of Sumeru's story has also changed. Now everyone believes that Lesser Lord Kusanali has been Sumeru's Archon all along. Maybe I'm the only one in all of Tivat who remembers that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata ever existed. No, because doesn't Zhongli mention that most of the Archons are not the original? Oh no, but like when he said that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was still known, so maybe Zhongli's knowledge is also going to change? Are you good, Bob? As the witness of all that happened, I shall respect her choice and keep her secret. The secret for her.
If you bite the hand that feeds you, don't act surprised when it turns into a knuckle sandwich, right, Cyno?
Perhaps I shouldn't say this, but their treatment of Lesser Lord Kusanali calls for a more severe punishment.
I do agree.
You could simply tell Lesser Lord Kusanali that you wish to have Azar and his accomplices severely punished.
I would want that.
I respect our deity's decision and
yeah.
won't interfere in any way. While we're on this topic, why didn't you accept the Academia's invitation to become the Grand Sage?
Okay, so they are all like ignoring completely, like they were trying to create a new god, and that new god is like on the floor still with his head on the floor. Like, what happens? Like everybody's just like, oh, you know what? The new god, it's just a silly little guy.
Are you trying to say that I'm fit to be a sage?
Not at all. But every person handling the selection process has said that you are the most suitable candidate to lead the Academia right now.
I'm sure someone swept him away. Dang, that's harsh.
Why? Because he dethroned Azar from power?
Could you try to put it another way? This is a good thing, yet you're making it sound like I overthrew Azar for my own personal gain.
You mean Men in Black? The movie Men in Black?
But seriously though, I always wondered if you had some personal motives behind it.
I did have my own motive, but it had nothing to do with being a sage. If the rules of our nation were suddenly cast by the wayside, then it wouldn't be long until chaos ensued. I had no intention of letting their dreams disrupt my life.
By that, you mean your life working as the Academia's scribe?
Precisely.
Wait, is that all?
So, that's the only reason why you joined us and came up with all those plans?
It's reason enough.
You've certainly got quite the personality.
You flatter me.
Oh god.
All right then. How about you? You've already resumed work as the General Mahamatra, right?
That's right.
Will you be happy with that life?
It's not about being happy. There are merely a lot of things that I must do.
Even so, keep your spirits up and try to be happy, okay? And try to smile more every day, just like I'm doing now.
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
He's an introvert. 100%. Talk to everyone. Hey! I'm not gonna talk to you first, Al-Haitham.
I seldom participate in such lively gatherings, but the atmosphere here is quite good.
I thought you might find it boring.
No. This gathering today has a unique meaning.
Hello, Goro, how are you doing?
The Grand Bazaar is lively because the people here feel happiness from the bottom of their hearts. Unlike the farces at the Academia. That happiness is an emotion that'll be forever alien to those bookworms who have driven themselves insane by studying. I seem to have taken both keys when I left the house.
Oh?
Oh well.
He's just scared. I think, listen, I think he took the key on purpose. I think he took both of the keys on purpose. There's no way.
Ah, there you are, traveler.
Hello.
Well, how is it? Are you enjoying the feast today? If there's anything you're unhappy with, just let me know. I'll be sure to take note of it.
It's great. Thank you for inviting us.
That's good. It's the first time I've ever invited so many exceptional people to one place. I was a little nervous myself. You see, every guest here is quite extraordinary. It's unbelievable that we've got everyone together here. Almost like a fairy tale. Make sure you live it up tonight. I'll be happy as long as you're enjoying yourselves.
Tell Setaria's message
I'm honored
to
to have her think of me this way. If I have a chance in the future, I would really like to invite her to one of my performances.
Am I excited for Fontaine? Well, I mean, I am still very sad, so we'll see if I will get excited for Fontaine when the live stream happens. I'm counting on the live stream to hype me up, because right now I'm just like, yeah, not very happy.
I can't explain why, but I just feel elated right now. Thank you.
Next one, Dehya.
My lady, the grilled meat over there is delicious. Have you tried it?
Yes, I also tried some fruit just now. Oh, they're very sweet. What an amazing place to relax. No wonder everybody likes to rest at the Grand Bazaar.
Yep.
You said it. Oh, look who else is here.
Hello. Oh, I'm so happy Nilou invited everybody. Oh, now I have the chance to meet all the heroes.
My pleasure. I'm glad we could come.
Hey, less of that polite chit-chat and more eating and drinking. The feast is about having fun, not stuffy formalities.
Are you guys excited for Fontaine? Are you looking forward to finally playing as the Fontaine characters? Oh, hers was really short compared to everyone else's. Hi, Cyno.
The atmosphere here is good. And everything is delicious.
You sound so bored. It must be rare to see you at such a lively gathering.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I don't often come to such places.
Oh, you have
but
C1?
it feels quite good.
You have C1 Mona now? I have C1 Mona too! High five! C1 Mona and C1 Chi-Chi. A lot of people losing their 50-50? Yeah.
I have a lot to handle these days.
You saw a YouTube video too?
Otherwise, I could show you around.
It's better to lose the 50-50 to Mona than Chi-Chi. Both of them are two steaming pile of garbages. I am so sorry to say that, but like I lost two 50-50s to Mona, and now I have two Chi-Chis. Both of them together in a crash are two piles of garbage steaming. Like both of them together. If I get like C2 Mona, it is gonna be like another truck hitting me in the face, basically. And if I get another Chi-Chi, it's also gonna be another truck.
There's always next time. We're friends after all.
Aww.
This feast is pretty good. I like it.
Oh, it's over. Everybody is happy now.
Hey, what's wrong? Your head is starting to droop.
I'm suddenly a little sleepy.
Hey, you can't just fall asleep here. Paimon will go find something delicious for you to eat. You wake up once you've put something yummy in your tummy.
That's not how it works, Paimon.
Of course. Just wait here for Paimon.
Is this because I didn't sleep well last night that I feel sleepy all of a sudden? Or is it because I'm too full? Huh? It seems like someone is here. Is there? Where? Oh, everybody stopped. Hello? Oh, Nahida! Hi! She's so cute. Look at her. Nahida, it looks like my consciousness is connected to yours again.
You may blame me for being a bit too self-indulgent. I was thinking about talking with you, and the next thing I knew, I had made a connection with you. The connection between us is amazing.
Aww.
It's like flora and the fence it grows upon.
Is there anything you need from me?
I heard there's an amazing celebration feast today at the Grand Bazaar. I wanted to have a look for myself, so I snuck in. Lately, I've been so busy dealing with all the fallout from recent events, so I really haven't had any free time. Although you've already helped me with a lot, there's still one more thing I hope you can help me with.
With what? What is it?
Please say thank you to everyone for me.
Okay. Ah, so that's what this is about, Nahida. It'd be better if you could do that yourself.
Oh, is it not convenient for you to do that for me?
Aww, some things in this world must be done by yourself.
But if I just show up all of a sudden, people will become all quiet and stiff, won't they?
Of course not. Everybody's gonna be excited to see you.
What if I end up scaring them and ruining this wonderful feast? That'd be the last thing I want.
Oh, poor baby. It'll be fine. Please don't worry too much.
Let me think about it. Okay.
Have you made up your mind?
Yes, I have.
She gonna appear? That's good. Wait, huh? Oh.
You said I should go thank everyone as myself, right? So, I've decided to borrow your body for the time being. Please don't blame me. The flora also climbs up to the fence to get closer to the sky.
Will everybody believe? Then at least promise me you won't say anything weird when you're in my body. Let's see what's gonna happen. Oh!
Everyone!
Are you awake now? Paimon was just about to bring you the food.
It's me.
Huh? voice. Nahida?
Hold up, what's going on?
I didn't expect to have a conversation with the consciousness of Lesser Lord Kusanali in the Grand Bazaar. Interesting. Is this also a part of the feast?
Al-Haitham is so quick to believe. Oh my god.
No, of course not. Are you Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Hello, Nilou.
You know who I am?
Yes, I already know every one of you. Nilou, Al-Haitham, Cyno, Dehya, Paimon, and Dunyarzad.
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Oh, she's so cute. Wait, Nahida is honestly one of the cutest characters in this game. Like, she's so adorable.
I took the liberty of occupying the traveler's body so that I could thank all of you in person. Thank you so much for rescuing me, even if that meant placing your own safety in peril and taking the risk of becoming enemies with the Academia, the sages, the doctor, the Balladeer, and even the entirety of Sumeru. Without you, without any of you, I would have been in a much more difficult situation. Had you not helped me to resolve the crisis, not only I, but Sumeru and even the entirety of Teyvat would have suffered great misfortune. People refer to you as the heroes who managed to rescue a god. I'm quite fond of this name. It not only explains your identities, but also bears witness to your relationship with me. Please, allow me to present to you my most sincere gratitude.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, you have done so much for Sumeru, and I didn't even have a chance to do anything for you. You don't have to do this.
Dunyarzad, the suffering you endured during your illness is also proof of you being with me and praying for me. Thank you.
You don't need to be so ceremonious. It's always been my duty to protect you.
This is how the relationship between the Academia and Dendro Archon should be. We just did what was necessary and set things back on the right path.
You're an Archon, but you act so humble. You really don't need to be so polite with us.
I'm honored to have been able to take part in this plan. I hoped you liked the dance I dedicated to you.
Thank you, all of you. Thank you so much.
Nahida deserves all the happiness, honestly. See, just like I said, everyone is happy to meet you.
Yeah.
Aww, Nahida shows up for a surprise visit and brings the feast to its climax. Sincere joy flows in the hearts of everyone. Airplane. Yay! The next day.
Are you awake? Did you rest well?
I think I slept alright.
After Nahida left, you ate a lot of food. You've become a glutton.
It's still nothing compared to Paimon.
That just means you still have a lot to learn from Master Paimon, the Sage of Gluttony. Alright, since you're awake now, should we go and have a chat with Nahida?
Sure.
She should be in the Academia right about now. If you have any questions, now's your chance to ask.
Yay! Go to the Sanctuary of Surastana. Let's go.
Nahida!
Hello, Traveler and Paimon.
Hello.
What a fantastic night. I'm still immersed in all the happiness and joy, like a candle floating on water.
So are we, and that's why we're here to talk with you.
Is there anything you want to know?
Ooh. Wait, let's ask about the Balladeer. What happened to him?
He's still in a coma.
Oh shit.
I've hidden him like how one would hide a feather.
He's in a coma? I mean, after hitting the head like he did, I would imagine he would be dead.
I know you have many misgivings about him, but as someone who had become a god, he has retained a number of very useful features.
Like what?
Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on him and make sure he doesn't do any evil.
Maybe that's why he didn't come home yet. Listen, he needs to come home quickly because, like, I'm running out of wishes and ways of getting wishes already.
In addition, There are still some mysteries left in him.
Right.
Some things may be very clear from my perspective, but he is still yet to understand them himself. His future will be determined by fate.
About the Akasha?
After recent events, the Akasha can no longer function as it used to. I've given it some thought, and have decided to shut it down permanently.
So no more internet in Sumeru. Sad.
But this is definitely not a bad thing. Even from the beginning, I've been planning to shut it down. The Akasha's centralized administration of knowledge has always restrained people's curiosity and curtailed the number of paths available to them. I don't think this is good for Sumeru. Although people may initially feel a little uncomfortable with the loss of the Akasha, they will soon understand that this life is more suitable for them. And as for the future of Sumeru, I'm preparing to regain control of the Academia. The former sages have received their punishment, but the new sages have yet to be selected. I will oversee the process personally.
I don't think the punishment was enough, though. Hello, Husker, how are you doing?
I hope that the new 6th grade sages will be more focused on academics. Sumeru needs such leaders more than ever. The other big issue is the people of King Deshret. All the residents of the desert, in fact. They have been mistreated for far too long. I've already taken some measures to address this. It will take some time to rebuild everything, but no matter if it's culture, friendship, or trust, we will rebuild it.
I'm doing good. Okay, about what happened after I fell asleep that day.
You mean, what happened after the doctor put you to sleep?
Did he take the noses?
You guessed correctly. The top-ranked Fatui Harbingers, up to number 3, possess power comparable to that of gods. I was no match for him in that kind of situation.
That's not true. You gave it to him.
However, in spite of the bad situation, I still managed to make a fair deal with the doctor. I'm sure you remember the entity that changed your fate, the Heavenly Principles.
Right.
In fact, the Heavenly Principles has been quiet since the Conria disaster 500 years ago.
Huh.
I used this point as leverage against the doctor.
Wait, what if we caused the Conria disaster? Because, like, you know, everything happens before, right? And like we disappear and our brother disappears and whatever, like we just traveled the world or whatever happens. Like what if we are the cause?
I told him that the Heavenly Principles may be awakened if I destroy the Gnosis. Although it's just a bluff, he still fell for it.
Or maybe he acted like he fell for it.
I assumed that the Heavenly Principles wouldn't just stand by and let such extensive damage to its laws take place. And as for what I exchanged for the Gnosis, the exchange served as both punishment for the doctor, as well as a boon of new knowledge that I couldn't refuse as the god of wisdom.
I see. About Fontaine!
Is that where you're headed next? Fontaine, the nation of justice?
Yes, we are heading there very soon!
As far as I know, that nation operates in the judicial system.
Right.
Does their Archon personally judge people?
No, there's a Chief Justice in Fontaine. Generally speaking, the Hydra Archon, Fossilor, won't preside over individual trials.
Is it Fossilors? That's how you say her name?
However, even then, Fossilor will still make herself present at just about every trial. It seems that she just likes to immerse herself in that sort of atmosphere.
I guess she would love to play, Ace Attorney then.
As Archon, she still reserves the right to influence the final verdict. Anyway, let's just say she's got, a very unique personality.
Okay. I guess that's it.
Are you sure? Isn't there something else you haven't asked about yet?
Oh?
Huh? You mean...
About your brother.
Oh, so she's the first one to initiate the conversation about our brother, huh?
While you were resting at Gandharva, I took some time to perform an Irminsul search for information on your brother.
And she even went out of her way to search for information? But we both came from beyond the Sea of Stars. There shouldn't be any information on him in Irminsul.
Yeah! Isn't Irminsul a repository for all the information and memories of Teyvat? so there shouldn't be anything on her or her brother.
This is true in your case. Irminsul indeed does not have any information on you. However, there must be something different about your brother. Because, as it turns out, the world has recorded information on him after all.
Wait, what?
What?
There's only one possible explanation. He belongs to this world.
How is that? Huh? How is that possible? We journeyed the Sea of Stars all our lives until we came here. How could he possibly hail from Tevat? Things don't add up. Is there something wrong with my memories? Or is it this world that has done something to him?
But nothing about this makes any sense! Wasn't this your first trip to Tevat?
Do you have any further intel?
According to the records I was able to access, your sibling suddenly appeared in Conria. After the Conria disaster, he began his journey through the 7 nations of Tevat. But just as his journey was about to reach its conclusion, the Irminsul records on him suddenly become fuzzy.
What do you mean, fuzzy? Did something happen to him?
All I know for sure is that somebody, for reasons only they can know, is deliberately obfuscating his fate.
It's Mona. She is doing that. She's an astrologer. She's controlling everything. She is the evil of Tevat.
And whoever it is, if they can do that, who knows what else they're capable of.
Could it be related to the Abyss?
But even that wouldn't explain how he somehow comes from this world.
Yeah, true. Like how he comes from here if we were born somewhere else.
Something else I noticed was that according to these records, the Fatui have not classified your sibling as one of the Descenders.
Descenders?
What's a Descender? Paimon's never heard of it.
Look, I'm sure you must be curious about the information I received from the Fatui in return for my gnosis, right?
Yes.
A very important part of the intel was about this world's Descenders. External beings, ones that don't belong to this world. Traveler, you are Tevat's 4th Descender.
4th?
Huh? So the Fatui count 3 other Descenders before the Traveler, and her brother isn't even one of them?
That's right. My current hypothesis is that the first Descender was likely what we now call the Heavenly Principles. As for the other Descenders, I still need to verify their existence. It could take me some time.
Paimon's head's about to burst from all this crazy new information.
And yet, even knowing all this, I'm sure you must still have a lot of unanswered questions. I must say, I truly regret that I can't help you more as the God of Wisdom.
You actually helped us more than every other Archon, because like you actually provided us with information.
There are many questions in my heart as well. I will need some time to go through each one of them.
Same here. I will need some time to reflect on what you've said. Wait, but then Dainsleif could be one of the Descenders as well, because Dainsleif is not from this world, right? He's from Canria, right? But is Canria part of Tevat? Or like, I don't know. Same here. I'll need some time to reflect on what you've said.
And soon, you'll also begin your journey anew and depart from Sumeru. I'm very interested in your future. It's a journey that can't be observed or recorded by this world. If fate is the ultimate knowledge, then your future will be the ultimate fate.
Paimon's sure glad we got to meet you, Nahida.
The pleasure is all mine. I can't thank you enough.
She's so cute.
Alright, that's enough talk for today. If you ever miss me, just close your eyes, and maybe I'll appear in your dreams.
I mean, I have you on my team, so... Yay! We completed Act 5! Oh my god!
You must have a whole bunch of questions after our last conversation with Nahida. Paimon was ready to ask her a million more questions, but didn't want to seem too pushy.
Why there's so many things happening now?
About these Descenders. So, does that just mean people like you who come traveling to Tevat from someplace else? And as for your brother... Whew, so many questions. Let's go find Nahida and see what else we can find out.
Not right now, though. Not right now. Let me grab the wish. Archon Quest Interlude, Chapter 3. Ooh, we have an interlude.